What's up, everybody? Welcome to Diamond Owl Studios. I'm Paper Chase.
And it's one and only Diamond, Don Juan. We're back with another reaction just for you.
And today, we are reacting to Slipknot.
Why are you acting like that, bro? Can you just be normal?
Okay, I'm sorry.
It's just Slipknot.
What song are we listening to? Spit it out!
Spit what out?
The cum out your mouth, boy.
You like how I set you up for that?
Yeah, that was a good
I've
one.
just been handing you just like,
Yeah, you
just alley-oops all day. And
all day.
And I have to say, you've been just like, boom, nuts in your
dunking
face.
on him today.
Dunking him today. So
It's not
good
hard.
job.
It's not hard to dunk on him. He's a little short.
I thought we were a team. You know what I mean? I'm helping you. And then you're just going to dunk on me.
You are helping me. Well, today we're listening to Slipknot Spit It Out live at the Download Fest. Is that what it was?
Apparently.
Yeah, and we've never seen Slipknot live. We've listened to some Slipknot performances on this channel, well, songs on this channel, but never seen them in their holiness.
Yeah, and I've come a long way. I have to admit it. In my musical taste, when I first started doing these reactions almost a year ago, I had barely listened to any metal, like any type of like emo or even like pop punk. I hadn't really listened to a lot of.
Yeah, you didn't really listen to any
So
rock
here I
or
am,
heavy stuff.
a year later, and my taste buds have broadened and expanded, and I have a feeling that I'm going to have a good reaction to this. I'm going to have a lot more enjoyment out of this.
I've got a feeling. All right, without further ado, let's get into it.
We have one more song for you tonight. Would you like one more song? Then I need to know, are you ready to go down in history with us one more fucking time? Then the time has come to make the fucking myths. It's time for all of us to spit it out! You never gave a damn in the first place. Maybe it's time to when the tables turn. Can he understand the thought? They got the problem solved. This guilty man, I can't find it. Where you been? Don't know. You have been gonna get you been over. Some good similarities got him now that they're doing it about. It's another one. Down into memories of it. Jump to me, I spear. Then I pay you bullshit. Giving it a dump, I'm jumping at this tip. It's a world with a fire through the north. When something's in against your man. Gonna be that way if you want it. Instead of they live for me, I'm not. But I will fight, giving out this button, even in real life. So much better, get this time to bury us with a chrome shade to the door. We're not the job instead. You know, get this shit, I'm big, but I'm outside. To know your this is hard to beat. I'm gonna get you, everybody, back for ya. Don't let that gonna get louder. Come on, get a face full of that. You're living on fire, going home in a basket. Gonna pour a bow, no nothing, that's their shit. Ain't that something, man, I'll tell for tell. You get out if you want, but I'm on, you gotta be on, yeah.
No, I'm just kidding.
I mean, I'm having a hard time understanding him.
Oh, I haven't understood a single word.
Okay,
for
thank
sure,
you. Thank
for
you.
sure.
I'm like, I'm old, I'm hard of hearing.
But that's okay because sometimes these performances aren't about the lyrics. It's about the performance, and the performance is absolutely epic. The crowd is freaking loving it. The dude with the panda mask is just an icon.
Yeah, absolutely. He stands out for sure.
Yeah, this is so fun. I mean, so I just had him come to a concert the other night, and it wasn't anything like this, but it was heavier music, and it was, rock, crowd surfing, moshing, just
What
the
is that
whole
considered?
nine. It's pop punk for sure.
Okay.
Yeah, we saw the Wonder Years, but it's definitely a very lively crowd, I'll say the least. And it was your first ever experience.
Yeah.
And can you imagine being in there?
No.
That would be insane.
It would be insane. I mean, even the energy there, we were at the Ogden, so it was nowhere near as packed as this, but I'll be honest with you, I've been to a ton of shows, like EDM shows, underground raves, tons of shows at Red Rocks. And so I felt like I had a pretty good experience, but I'll be completely 100 with you. I'd never seen anybody like crowd surfing like that. So,
and the amount of people that were crowd surfing,
Yes,
because I
that's
was
what
right
I'm
in the
saying.
front, like in front of the singer. So like every 2 seconds, just some God damn it, God damn it, dude.
Yeah,
like,
there was just so many people
Yeah.
just, riding the wave and just basically getting thrown on his head. It was awesome. It was great to see.
it was great, but yeah, I just love shows like this, man. Like it's so chaotic and fun. Oh.
Energy is amazing.
One more time, make some fucking noise, man. That's how I set this record straight without a little nothing. And there's a big me, I'll be sick of my bitch about on that day. Where you gonna be in the next time there? Crewing out a fool. Another ball man's gonna never really gonna give him a sip. Got tip when it been out the dish. Man, when you sick of me, get up now. Oh, you guys are fucking amazing out there!
I don't know why, but for a second it was giving me almost like Primus vibes. Are you familiar with Primus?
Not at all.
Interesting. All right, we'll dive back in.
You know what? I know we've been coming here for 10 fucking years, but I got a little fucking question for you. How many people here have seen Slipknot before?
That drum kit, that is sick, dude.
How many people here, this is your very first Slipknot concert? Well, whether you've seen us before or not, you've heard the legends. You know what fucking time it is, don't you crazy motherfuckers? That's right. Christian, turn all the fucking lights up. Let me see all of them out there. The Slipknot eye is on you tonight, motherfuckers. I know a lot of you know what to do, but just in case, we're gonna break the fucking record right here at fucking Download tonight.
Circle pit
I need to see all of my people
or wall of death.
get down on the fucking ground. Right now. Holy fucking shit, dude. Are you kidding me? Are you seeing that shit? It's official. This is officially the most people that have ever gotten down in fucking England history. Now, when I say jump the fuck up, what are you gonna do? What the fuck are you gonna fucking do?
Oh my God. I got to hear that again. That's wild.
What the fuck are you gonna fucking do? But not yet. Not yet, man. Not until I say, jump the fuck up. Not until I say, jump the fuck up. Is that clear, you crazy motherfuckers? Then on my signal, unleash hell. Joey, let's take these motherfuckers home, man. this time I set this record straight, cause I don't need no tremendous. I'm looking at me, I race, singing my bitch, I'm on their fears. Where you gonna be in the next 10 years? Cool on all the fool, on the ball days, gonna never run a good guy, gonna make shit. You got sick when they've been out the good. Family singing me, jump the fuck
Holy shit.
Damn.
I did not expect that. that drum kit,
That shit is wild.
that was insane, dude.
You got to have a lot of trust in the engineers.
I know, dude. Oh my gosh, that was so badass.
Damn, that's crazy because I'm just like, I've never heard of that festival in the UK.
Download Festival, I haven't either. I mean, it was 17 years ago. So.
Still, and they said that they had been going to it for 10 years though. Right? Isn't that what he said?
I don't know. I didn't catch that part if he did.
Okay. I could just be spreading fake news. I might have just completely heard something out of pocket, but I could have swore he said that they'd been going for years.
They might. There was a lot I probably missed in it. I didn't understand the vocals, but that ending,
I caught like a couple things.
Yeah.
But that's about it.
That last part where he's just like, unleash hell. Like,
And the crowd just
God,
starts
dude.
jumping.
I would do anything to be at that concert, man.
I'll let you have that.
Dude,
I'll be in the back.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, you want to be able to see in the back. You got to get up front.
I'll find some hunk to jump on their shoulders. Hey, big boy.
Oh, man. Were you able to see the stage the other night?
Uh-huh.
I was genuinely like wondering where you were.
Yeah, no.
Like, yeah.
Yeah.
We didn't even see each other. We didn't even get to like give a handshake at the show because he showed up
He
late.
was like in there and, in the crowd. You went early. You told me to meet you. Be honest. I showed up late. He's a fucking liar. He told me, you specifically told me, I'll be there at 7:30. And then you call me and you're like, hey, honestly, dude, like I'm already on the way.
I got
down
there at 7. I got there at 7.
And you told me to meet you at 7:30. So how is that me being late?
You got there at about 8:45.
Yeah, because you told me you're already going to be there.
Yeah, doesn't matter. We had fun either way. But he did miss. So there's this band. Shout out to them. I'm going to plug somebody here real quick. And if you like this type of music, you should go check them out. Initiate. They're out of California. There's a lead vocalist. She is a smoking hot babe. And her vocals are literally badass, dude. So sick.
Like on some
She
ginger?
comes out in like a very sweet little outfit, no tattoos. Her hands are in her pockets. And I'm like, what the fuck are we about to watch? Like, she's wearing some khakis. And then all of a sudden she just starts thrashing, dude.
That's
and it
awesome.
was so bad. Like, they're a hardcore band. So hardcore is basically an offshoot of metal that's like just pure screaming vocals and just very intense breakdowns, 2 steps, like very sick. So go check them out. But regardless, this was amazing. That performance just solidifies why Slipknot are just a legendary band.
Yeah, absolutely. And the only reason you're bringing that up is just because that was my first experience of being in a live venue with any type of like crowd that was like this. And you did tell me that there was some girls in the front row crying because it got too intense.
Yeah, they were getting the shit beat out of them for sure, dude.
I'm not laughing at that. What I'm laughing at is like, I just don't understand mentality of like some people.
Mhm.
That's why I didn't go into the middle of the crowd, because like I just don't like people touching me like that. Like I get very.
It was a pile of sweat, dude. It was disgusting, and I loved it.
I see that. I don't mind. It's more just like people bumping into me. Like I get very like, I have PTSD. So like when people like start like, even just like, I thought it was interesting, just, you know, a little bit of perspective. Like I've been to a ton of shows. I'd never had that many people just like bump into me, just like walk through me, you know? And so I realized like, oh, this is just the culture of this type of show. Because people were just like, oh, whatever, it's not a big deal. So the first person did it, and I'm like, what a fucking asshole. They just like walked towards me, just like boom, and just like walk through the crowd. And I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with that guy? Because normally, you know, the shows that I go to, it's like, hey, excuse me, mind if I get through? And then another person did it. By the third person, I was like, oh, this is just what it is. Because nobody else was getting upset.
Yeah.
But for me, if I would have been in the mix of that, with that happening and people just like,
Well, and the thing about that place, I know we're going on a tangent here, but I know a lot of you guys have enjoyed live shows like this before. So that place holds 1,550 people, and it was 100% sold out.
oh yeah.
So like,
I've been to quite a few shows there. And so like, you know, just.
You get the lay of the land.
I know. Yeah. And again, it's like that show was absolutely packed to the gills. So it was very clear to me. It's like sold out, you know, and again, it's like, I respect it. I just was not familiar with the culture. Like to me, that's what I don't understand about it. Cause it took me all of like, you know, 15 minutes to realize like, oh, this is just how things are. You know, don't take offense. You know, it's fine. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and
but I just
especially,
can't
like,
understand the mentality of somebody like going to the front of the show and then getting upset. It's like, what did you think you were signing up for?
Yeah, and where I was, like, you're literally, I mean, I messaged him halfway through, like, on a song start. I'm like, dude, I might
Because I asked him, I was like, hey, should I, you know, push through the crowd to get up there? And you're like, I don't know, man, I might die.
Yeah, like, literally, like, because you're, like, literally squished and everybody's pushing. Because it's not even, like, an open mosh where people are openly moshing. It's like you are literally, you can't breathe. You're like fighting, but like everybody's jumping. It's insane. I love it. And I've been to so many different punk shows and stuff like that. And
is it a similar vibe?
Usually, but it's nothing like the Wonder Years.
Okay.
Because everybody's so passionate about that music. Like it's like, you know, it's great. But you know, like something like this, like I feel like there's a lot more space and a lot more room. Like,
yeah, I mean, but when you get to the front, that's everybody, because everybody's pushing to the front. So like maybe as you go back into the crowd, but I feel like that's just like common when you're trying to get to that stage and that crowd that's at the front of the stage. It's always like that.
Yeah, you're always
doesn't matter what show you're at, but it's just varying degrees of like intensity and I guess outright violence.
Absolutely. Well, hey, thank you guys for watching, man. That was so much fun, dude. Shout out to Slipknot.
Yeah, one of these days I'll go to one of those shows and I'm going to get one of those like little bubble things, inflatable.
That's a good idea.
I'll hit it right when it starts getting crazy. Just
dude, I'll take you to one day when your foot's feeling better, and I'll get you in the mix. And like, because I've been to quite a few, and they're all different. You know, I went and saw Silverstein. I don't know, like a little while ago, and that was one of those ones where there's like an actual open pit that you can like go in and like mosh openly with people, and people are kind of beating the shit out of each other. But like the one the other day, like there was no open pit. It was like all one congested pit of just sweat.
I never understood that, but I get it. Like, I don't want to say I never understood it. It just wasn't necessarily for me, but I get it. Like, especially going to the show and just feeling that energy. And then, you know, I'm older now, but as a younger man, like that, I feel like that's a positive outlet for a lot of that aggression, you know, because you need to get it out. You know, you need to get it out in a healthy way. I do jujitsu, but I can understand why people would go to a mosh pit and want to.
Yeah. And okay, so this is funny you'd say this. I got to say one more thing. And I know we're on a tangent here, but so like
whatever, you guys can tap out. This is an experience for me. Like I had never been to a show, anything that's like this before. So literally we just went to the show on Sunday and this is now Tuesday.
Yeah.
And like, I got it. Like I'm like, dude, I get the vibe. Like it was awesome seeing that energy. So that's why we're
Yeah.
going off on this tangent.
Yeah, so like, I mean, there's all kinds of different shows. Like shows like that, if there's ever like mosh pits, they're usually like friendly, like just pushing. Like people push hard, people fall, they get hurt, but like you pick each other back up.
Yeah.
There's metal shows where people are like crowd killing, like literally punching people in the face, and like, it's
What
way
kind of
more
bands
intense.
are that?
Like hardcore, like metal bands,
Okay.
Death metal, shit like that. But it's always funny because the first song that played, right? Their first song that played by Initiate, the girl band, there was a pit opened up, and it was like, this was the beginning of the show, so people weren't nearly as crazy. There's always one guy who's probably your age or maybe a little younger, a little older, and they're fucking ripped. Like, I mean, jacked the fuck out. And they're just in the pit, just trying to hurt people and like show. And there was a guy, and he was wearing a Denver Nuggets jersey, and he just looked like he was ripped. And he was like, you could tell right away. I was standing next to this other dude just talking to him. And we're like, that guy's a fucking dick, dude. And then not even 30 minutes later, I swear to God, I just look over to the left of me, and he's in an altercation with like 5 girls. And you have this like far left girl, like with bald hair, or bald with like blue buzz cut hair, just screaming, fuck yeah, like that. Like, you know the crazy face. You've seen it. And like literally, and it's of course that guy. And I'm like, of course, man. But it's just so funny. Like, you say some people go in there to release their aggression. It's kind of more just a part of the culture of dancing. It's not even really aggression. But then you have those guys that are like in there just to make everybody's lives miserable.
And they're my age, so pushing 50.
He had to have been at least 45, between 45 and 50.
Just why? That's what I want to know. You haven't worked it out by that age. That's actually kind of sad. Like, if you're my age and you're like throwing bows at chicks.
He was like, he was being aggressive. And I don't know. It's funny. And another thing I got to say, man, real quick, if you go to these shows and you're over 200 plus pounds, do not fucking crowd surf.
Oh, that's a public service announcement for you. How much? You're you're 198.
I'm 215.
And he was crowd surfing.
No, I didn't crowd surf.
I saw this.
I did not
little
crowd
chick,
surf the other
and he
night.
crushed her.
No, but there's like big ass dudes, and you see them coming your way, and you're like, oh fuck. And then everybody's struggling. And I have dudes come up to me since I look like a big guy. They're like, bro, get me up. And I'm like, bro, no, you weigh as much as I do. I'm not fucking lifting.
I was wondering that. Again, if we're going on a tangent, but I was sitting there and I was like, this is so stupid. But I had a moment where I was like, I wonder what the technique is for crowd surfing. Like, how do you learn how to crowd surf? I was genuinely thinking that, because I was like, how does one learn how to crowd surf? I guess you'd have to go in there and just kind of watch how other people do it, and then.
Yeah, you just go up. Like, people would have thrown you right up. You just go up to 2 big guys, give me up.
Okay.
And they literally, you just put your foot on them, they throw you up, and then you just go. It's like, I used to crowd surf all the time. But,
hey, I'm fucking crowd surf size.
Yeah, honestly, if you're under 200, even if you're like 195, you're fine. But it's like when you get to that level of just being that big, it's like,
it's rude.
It's shitty. Yeah.
All right. Well, that's what I'm doing next time. Part of the reason I have my glasses on, so I was like, I'm not trying to get into the crowd. And if somebody hits my glasses, I'll be really upset.
I've lost my glasses at a show before, and had Matt miraculously, somebody like on the ground, everybody started looking and they found him, but there's nothing
next
worse.
time I'll wear contacts and I'll go crowd surfing.
That's
right. Why not?
Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one.
Peace.